Alright guys, I'm gonna have a little tiny serious moment with you guys. I guess I've had a couple of mom talks here, but this is not just for moms. This is for everyone. I have encountered a few different things that have been said over social media, just people I know, about being fearful of different things that are happening with their kids or with things going on in their life. And I am here to just tell a quick story about my dealings with fear in my life. So I really truly believe that fear can be overcome. I feel like fear is one of those things that holds people back from their true potential, that holds people down from truly loving and being the person that they can actually be. And I feel like people use fear to control other people. It is an ugly, horrible thing that people deal with all the time. Fear can cause depression, anxiety, and these are things that hold people down. And I am truly, fully against all of those things. And I believe that fear can be overcome. And when we put our minds to something, and when we trust in God and believe that He has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind, when we truly trust in that, fear can be broken. I think fear in our family, just being real here, fear in our family has been an issue just for actually probably generations. I grew up seriously scared of certain things. I had nightmares growing up and different movies that I had seen. And my mom and dad were very awesome. They didn't really expose us to too many scary things, but I just had a wild imagination. If I saw one thing, it just went straight in and it would just eat me, eat me, eat me. And so I grew up with a lot of fear. Especially I had a lot of fear of what could happen to me, being kidnapped, escape routes, like if there's a fire in the house, like I constantly, and obviously you want to be prepared for stuff and you want to have those things in mind, but even after having kids, constant fear of what would happen to them, what could happen to them, what, you know, if I'm not watching, if I'm not there, you know, and just constant fear all the time of what could happen. And I mean, obviously, as a mom, that's natural. We are just so worried about our kids and don't want anything bad to happen to them. I mean, you would be a complete monster if you were just like, whatever, you know, I don't really care what happens to my kids, you know. But as a mom, I've really learned that I have to trust in God, and God gave me them and entrusted me to keep an eye out for them, but ultimately they're His. I have to trust that He has their well-being in mind. So I grew up really fearful, you know, and I brought that into my early 20s and into our marriage and as a parent, and it can really eat you alive, and it hinders your life. It hinders who you can be, what you can do, just worried constantly about what's going to happen, that something bad is around the corner it's just a terrible thing, a terrible place to be in. And I really believe that when we trust in God and when we take hold of that, and in our mind we believe, no, I will not allow fear to run my life. I will not allow fear to take over. And I believe that God has His promises sure and true, that He has not given me the spirit of fear, and that does not come from Him. He has given me power and love and of sound mind, and I trust in that, and I believe in that. I know I can take captive those thoughts and believe that I can live a fearless life. So anyways, I just wanted to encourage you guys as parents and as just people that you do not have to be controlled by fear. You do not have to live in fear all the time, whatever that means, in your job, in your home, in your marriage, in your friendships. You do not have to live in fear. You can live a free and hopeful and wonderful life and don't have to be held down by the fears that you have. And just being free of those fears in your life is so amazing, you guys, and just being able to release that and trust in God. And because of that, you guys can be completely free of fear and live a free and healthy and amazing life. And I am not perfect. I love God and I serve God the best of my ability, I make a mistake after mistake. I learn every day and I grow every day. I still have to claim those promises over my life every day. When I start to like feel fear creeping in, I have to recite those verses in my life that will, and I say, no, I will not accept that. And so I believe it's a journey. Obviously, you don't just get freed from, you know, things that have held you down for a long time in one instant. But when you release it to God, and you believe in Him, guys, amazing things can happen. So anyways, if you're in a place where you're feeling fearful for your children, you're feeling fearful for it's just what's ahead, whatever that fear is in your life, just know that you don't have to be held down by that. You don't have to let it control your life. You can be free of it. I encourage you in that today. Feel free. My email is in the About section of our channel. Just if you have any questions or if you just want to chat about it or whatever, I would love to talk to you more about that. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and I love all of you guys so much, and I'm so excited that you guys are on this journey with us in YouTube, just kind of hanging with our family and just seeing how we're growing and learning and doing new things. And I appreciate all of you viewers out there that are watching. Just be encouraged today, and we love you. So have a great week, you guys, and Pitnikoffs.
We are the Pitnikoff 5, and this is our life. We aren't perfect, but we strive to have joy and love fill our home every day. If you've enjoyed watching, please subscribe. We'd also love to get to know you, so please comment below. We hope we can bring joy and laughter into your home. Thanks so much for watching.